Bernardo Bertolucci, Italian director of Last Tango in Paris, dies at age 77. Rome, Italy. CNN. Bernardo Bertolucci, the award-winning movie director, has died aged 77 following a battle with cancer, Italian officials confirmed Monday. Bertolucci was perhaps best known for introducing explicit cinematic sex into the mainstream through his erotic drama Last Tango in Paris, starring Marlon Brando and Maria Schneider. He remained fiercely independent throughout his career and was considered by many to be one of the world's leading contemporary directors. Bertolucci's interest in film started early in his childhood. His father was, among other things, such as a poet and art history teacher, a film critic. By 15, the aspiring auteur had created 2 short films. But it was as an assistant director to Pier Paolo Pasolini on the controversial Acatoni in 1961 where Bertolucci cut his teeth in the world of film. Bertolucci's first feature, The Grim Reaper, marked him as a young director to watch despite being something of a box office failure. Over the next few years, Bertolucci kept busy with a string of films including Before the Revolution in 1964 and The Spider's Stratagem in 1970. But it was with political drama The Conformist, also released in 1970, in which Bertolucci evolved into a more mature director. 2 years later came the release of Last Tango in Paris. "I felt prosecuted by censorship," Bertolucci told CNN back in 2007 regarding the Italian authorities' decision to condemn the film to be destroyed due to its graphic content. Director Bernardo Bertolucci and Marlon Brando, on location in Paris, 1972. It was kind of a sign of the times. It was still an Italy where the reaction forces were much stronger than the progressive forces. The most humiliating thing. I discovered I lost my civil right for 5 years. I couldn't vote. It was one of the worst moments in my relationship with my country. But the film also offered the director the opportunity to build a treasured relationship with Hollywood legend, Marlon Brando. Bertolucci's film The Last Emperor also won all 9 Academy Award categories that it was nominated for in 1988. The movie was an epic look at the final days of divine right in China and is renowned for its lavish costumes, the sheer scale of the production thanks to a cast of thousands, and the remarkable accomplishment of security permission to shoot in Beijing's Forbidden City. "I was so excited about shooting in the Forbidden City that for 9 weeks I couldn't sleep more than 3 to 4 hours a night," Bertolucci also said. For a filmmaker who had, until that point in his career, stuck to smaller art house projects, the immense size of the cast involved was daunting. "I must admit the morning of the scene of the coronation of the little boy emperor, I arrived in the courtyard of the Supreme Armory, and I saw these 2,000 to 3,000 soldiers dressed up in costume. And I was terrified. I remember that I hid in my caravan and the producer outside the door said, 'Bernardo, time to shoot.' And I said, 'Go away. Go away.' It took a long time before I had the courage to go then," he recalled.